And this is some big news coming in the Bilkis Bano case. After a plea was filed challenging the remission of 11 convicts, Supreme Court has granted 2 weeks' time to Gujarat Govt and the accused to file their response. Gujarat Govt has been asked to place record all the documents with regard to the particular decision of remission given to the convicts. Hearing will happen after 3 weeks. Multiple activists, civil society activists had gone to the Supreme Court challenging this remission. Ananya, tell us more about this. Did the Gujarat government seek more time? Did they have anything to tell the court today?
No, basically, Anusha, what has happened today is that the service could not have been processed by the registry into this particular case, and the impleadment applications, many impleadment applications, one by IPS Burwankar has also come in into this particular case, and since various impleadment applications had come in, and many parties were also being included into this particular case, so now the Supreme Court has issued notice to the Gujarat government, to the accused person also, which it had done on the last date also. However, the counsel for the accused person, Mr. Rishi Malhotra, has clearly opposed the impleadment, saying that in criminal matters, impleadment is not necessary, and what is the locus of these people who are trying to intervene into this matter. But we also have to remember that this is on the petition, it is on a PIL basis that these petitions have been filed before the topmost court of the country, challenging the remission that has been granted to these 11 convicts into this case. But what is very crucial today is that the bench headed by Justice Ajay Rastogi has issued notice to the Gujarat government, clearly asking it to place on record all of the records of remission, in fact, including the orders, how this remission was given, what were in fact all what were the views of all the members which were on the board which had given out its remission. So all the records have to be placed before the topmost court of the country in 2 weeks, and after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, a hearing would happen into this particular matter after the pleadings into this matter are complete and all the responses come in. So we'll have to wait and watch a very, very crucial hearing coming up in the Supreme Court in 3 weeks on the Bilkis Bano case, because remember that this whole case has remained...
Two things I want you to highlight for our viewers. Two things I want to highlight for our viewers, and you briefly mentioned that as well. Bilkis Bano herself hasn't come forward to in this matter so far. It's a bunch of activists and some member of parliament who have moved this application. What did the court really have to say about the locus standi of all these people who have moved this petition? Because that can be the primary objection of the accused.
Well, it is the primary objection of the accused. However, the court has not commented upon it at this point of level, because seeing the sensitivity of the case also, I think the court has not gone into the merits of this, the locus of it. It is just on the on the aspect of pleadings at this point of time, and has asked the responses to come in at this particular time. And we might see that the Gujarat government also opposes this petition on the grounds of maintainability, with the grounds of locus. So we'll have to wait and watch as to how the case proceeds. But what is very, very crucial, and Anusha, the most important aspect of this matter remains today, is that all of the records granting this remission has been called by the Supreme Court of India. It would definitely be examining as to whether these remission were given in right parlance or not. It would be taking a stance on the law as well, and whether this remission was actually granted in a right way or not is the basic contention before the Supreme Court, which it would be considering after 3 weeks, when this very, very crucial hearing takes place before the topmost court of the country.
That's the important point that Ananya is highlighting, that all the documents have been called in by the court, and the court will examine all of those documents in all likelihood, whether the decision to grant remission was made in accordance with the set provisions, in accordance with law, and were all the concerns taken into account. All eyes on that hearing after 3 weeks. Slipping into a short